Hello, and welcome to Gov 101. I'm your host, Matt Creedle, Marion County's Legislative Manager. We understand that sometimes government, it can seem a bit confusing, and you may have questions about services offered, or taxes, or who to call for a specific issue at the local, state, and federal levels. So, Marion County has created Gov 101, your guide to all things government here in Marion County. Throughout this series, we'll highlight the multiple types of government offices and officials operating in Marion County, their differences, how county services are funded, and much, much more. In this episode, we look at some basic facts about the county, the cities and towns within it, and we introduce you to your county commissioners. Ready to get started? Marion is one of Florida's 67 counties. It's got a population of about 400,000 residents, all living in either an incorporated municipality or an unincorporated portion of the county. Now, incorporated municipality is just a fancy way to say a city or a town. Marion County is home to 3 incorporated cities, Ocala, Bellevue, and Denellen, and 2 incorporated towns, McIntosh and Reddick. Each city or town is governed by its own independent council or commission. While their titles may be different, the functions of each are the same. They're 5-member boards of elected officials who vote on issues and matters related to the goings-on within their municipal borders, also known as city or town limits. In most cases, the cities and towns offer certain services to their residents. There's a few instances, though, where county services are offered inside municipal limits, and we'll explore those in a later episode. The cities and towns determine their budget and the services they offer independently. Marion County does not influence either process. You can think of it as a separation of powers. Like the municipalities, unincorporated Marion County, or the remaining areas outside the cities and towns, is governed by a 5-member board of commissioners chosen through county-wide elections, each representing an area of the county, also known as a district. Now, don't get those districts confused with the several special districts operating within the county, such as the St. Johns River Water Management District or the Marion County Public Schools District. We'll cover those in a later episode as well. But for now, let's introduce you to your Marion County Commissioners. The Board of County Commission Chair is Michelle Stone, representing District 5, which covers the county's western and northwestern portions, including the towns of Reddick and McIntosh. The Vice Chair is Kathy Bryant, who represents District 2. Her district covers the southwest portion of the county, including the city of Denellen. Commissioner Craig Curry represents District 1, which covers the southeastern portion of the county, including a majority of Silver Spring Shores. District 3 is represented by Commissioner Matt McLean. Commissioner McLean's district covers the south central portion of Marion County and includes the city of Bellevue. And finally, Commissioner Carl Zalek III represents District 4, which covers the northeastern portion of the county, including the communities of Fort McCoy and Orange Springs. Each commissioner has a portion of the city of Ocala. You can find out who your commissioner is by visiting marionfl.org/my-commissioners. All you got to do, put in your address. And speaking of addresses, have you ever wondered why the city, town, or community in your address might not match with established city or town limits? It's a great question. Well, the answer is easy. Your address is based on the postal office that delivers your mail. So if you live in, say, Fellowship but have an Ocala address, or Denellen and have an Ocala address, that means the Ocala post office delivers your mail. Or if you live in Salt Springs and have a Fort McCoy address, it's because the Fort McCoy post office delivers your mail. And now you know. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode. If you'd like a deeper dive into the topics discussed in this episode, be on the lookout for our upcoming Gov 101 interview series, where you can listen to a conversation with Marion County BCC Chair Michelle Stone and Marion County Administrator Monir Boyonis about their roles with the county, the creation of Gov 101, and more. Be sure to join us for the next episode where, among other topics, we dive deeper into the different governmental entities operating within Marion County, including the county's 5 constitutional officers. I'm Matt Creedle, and we hope you've enjoyed this inaugural episode of Gov 101, your guide to government in Marion County. Until next time, so long, everybody.